I'm Indigo, and I'm glad you could join me for the second installment of the OG Goosebumps series. If you didn't see my last video, I would recommend going to watch the first few minutes to get an idea of the Goosebumps formula and the spoiler alert. And if you're back for seconds, I welcome you. Let's get into books 4 to 6. We will start with the fourth book, Say Cheese and Die. Greg and his friends are bored one day after school and decide to investigate an old creepy house where they live. They find a camera, and as they take pictures with the camera, they see that it foreshadows terrible events happening to the things or people they take pictures of. For example, Greg's dad's new car is destroyed right after the photo is taken. One kid gets very hurt and another completely disappears. Greg is frantically trying to figure out what to do next, all the while avoiding the neighborhood bullies who want to take the camera. He rips up a photo of himself and the girl that is missing, when a few moments later she reappears at home. The girl, Shari, and Greg both agree to put the camera back. There's a strange doctor waiting for them at the house. However, they escape and leave the camera behind. The final scene shows the bullies, who now have the camera and take a photo of themselves. There's a sequel to this book, and I would say it probably didn't need one. I'm still perplexed by the fact that these kids essentially murdered the crazy doctor who originally owned the camera. I felt this point was so casual that it made me laugh when I finished the book. I also like a good old-fashioned revenge situation with bullies. I guess since I was bullied a lot as a child and even as a teen, I find it satisfying when the bad guys get what's coming to them. Next up is The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. Sari and Gabe are cousins that are always trying to go back and forth, seeing who's smarter than the other. Their relationship is a bit annoying, but I understood that it was to help bolster the suspense. It wasn't the part about the actual mummies and the crazy pharaoh magic that was freaky. It was Ahmed, this dude that was stalking the children throughout the majority of the book. He ended up trying to murder them and their uncle in the tombs. On the lighter side, I wish I had an Uncle Ben that could take me to extraordinary places like the pyramids. A trinket that Gabe always had with him was the key to their rescue, and it caused the mummies to go after Ahmed and save them. This book also has a sequel, but I felt that the sequel for this one is better than the one for Say Cheese. I think this book would be genuinely scary for a child reading it because men stalking the main character is something that could happen in real life. Also, mummies coming to life is fairly dark for a children's book. And finally, we come to Let's Get Invisible. Max and Lefty are brothers, and it's Max's birthday. He and his friends find a spooky mirror in the attic that they discover will make them invisible for a time. However, the longer they stay invisible, the more they lose themselves. It's difficult to come back from invisibility, but the kids want to have a contest to see who can stay invisible the longest. As time passes, while each one takes a turn in the mirror, they meet their reflections, these weird spirits that look like them that want to take over their bodies. It takes all of their strength to fight their reflections off, but they do it successfully. The mirror is broken, and things are finally back to normal, until Max sees that Lefty is throwing a baseball with his right hand. I would say this book is spooky because the implications of losing his real brother to the spirit that overtook his body, and then realizing that the mirror is broken and there's nothing you can do about it, is really freaky. Kids do these kinds of things to mess around, so I can see a group of them doing something like this in reality. So that's it for this video. Are there any books you're looking forward to remembering? Have I gotten to your favorite yet? Leave a comment below, and please do me a favor and like this video, plus subscribe for more content. Thank you so very much for watching.